Creating a home that feels curated and high-end doesn't always require a designer budget. Often, it just takes a few intentional layers and the right styling formula. Today, we are at my mother-in-law's house, and I'm taking one gorgeous sideboard and styling it three different ways. We'll be shopping her home and mixing in some of my favorite budget-friendly DIYs to create a look that feels both elevated and lived in. Whether you're looking for a fresh spring refresh or a timeless everyday aesthetic, I hope these ideas inspire you to see your own surfaces in a new light. Let's get started. To start, we're working with these beautiful new cabinets my mother-in-law recently added to her dinette. They're actually from Amazon, and I'll have the link below for you. And while they make a perfect large sideboard with plenty of extra storage, I think they'd be stunning as oversized nightstands too. She also has this striking oversized framed art that she absolutely loves. Since it's a permanent piece in her decor, our mission today is to style around it. I'm using a combination of my recent DIYs and her own supplies to really curate these looks. For this first option, I wanted to balance the vibrant colors in the painting. I brought over one of my own lamps for this corner as a placeholder until we find the perfect thrifted treasure to live here permanently. On the opposite side, I've used one of my DIY vases filled with these stunning hydrangea stems. My mother-in-law actually found these at Michael's years ago, and they are easily my favorite stems in her collection. To add a bit of McGee co-flair, I brought in my DIY book holder. She has a beautiful set of Britannica encyclopedias, so I chose a volume and opened it to a natural page. Because the painting is so busy, keeping the book pages simple helps the eye rest. Beside the lamp, I added my DIY scalloped candle. That edge detail feels so right for the spring and summer season. To finish the look and keep things airy, I added a glass hurricane candle holder, a beautiful bowl, which are both DIYs, and a dainty dragonfly accent on the other side. So what do you the guys think of look number one? Is this the kind of shop my home styling you'd like to see more of on the channel? If it is, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and join our home decor community. We did chat about potentially moving the painting to another wall and adding a mirror here to make the dinette feel larger, which I totally agree with. But for now, I swapped the encyclopedia for a slightly smaller book, again keeping it open to a black and white page to tone down the busyness of the space. For the idea number two, we kept the painting and the lamp, but swapped out the vase for a rustic rattan version. It's amazing how the same stems can take a completely different personality just by changing the vessel. In the center, I brought in my DIY paper mache bowl. This is such a versatile piece. You could fill it with those fake lemons, limes, or those fall artichokes I love so much to change the vibe with the seasons. Beside the lamp, I added a smaller vase with delicate stems from Timo. My mother-in-law also loves her tissues, so a pretty linen tissue box felt like a perfect practical addition here. To tie it all together, I pulled up some of her own tea light holders for a pop of gold on the opposite side. It's a bit more eclectic, but still very polished. Now for look number three, which I think is my personal favorite. We brought back the white vase, a piece she truly loves, and filled it with her cherry blossom stems. These were another Michael's find from a while back, and they bring so much life to the room. I brought back the scallop candle for that touch of trend, and in the middle, I placed my DIY pottery barn dupe, a gold tray with tea lights. To balance the height, I used a glass jar that I converted into a vase. It's filled with green and yellow stems I recently found at Dollar Tree after seeing them at my friend Sandra's house. Because I only had three stems, I filled it out with those Timu buds to make it look fuller. If you want your glass vase to look even more realistic, always add a little bit of water. We finished this look with the dragonfly again, and there we have it, 3 ways to style one beautiful space. I'm so happy with how these turned out, and more importantly, I'm glad I could help my mother-in-law see the potential in her new sideboards. I'll have all the DIY videos linked in the description so you can recreate these pieces for your own home. Let me know in the comments which look was your favorite, number one, two, or three. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me, and I'll see you in the next one.